Hello, welcome back to the channel. Quick story before we jump into the vlog. You know, sometimes I forget that I am an adult and things change with your body as you grow older. And well, I decided, the lens is fogging up. So I decided that I'm gonna have a bowl of cereal this morning. I haven't had a bowl of cereal like in 5 years. And there's a reason for that. About 2 years ago, I know 5 years, 2 years, but you stop eating cereal as you get older. Some of us do. Well, I did. And about 2 years ago, I became lactose intolerant. I can't have milk. I can have a little bit of milk, just not a lot. But sometimes even a little bit will throw me off. Well, I had a bowl of cereal this morning. I am so jacked up. And I'm gonna be late to the JP shop and they're gonna bust my chops on this one for sure. For sure, guys. Had to share that story. Some of you might think it's funny. I thought it was sort of funny. Wife did too. But stupid things we do. Don't know. I have no idea why I even thought it was a good idea to have a bowl of cereal this morning. Absolutely no idea why I did it. Browse the JP shop. And if you recall, most of you guys, you new guys to the channel that are here for the Jeep content, I'm an Amsoil dealer, so if you guys are ever interested in getting your Amsoil, check out beastsynthetics.com. The installation video of our JKS lift, Keith was using the wrong grease, so I got him some grease. I got a present for you.
Oh, Amsoil.
Yeah, I got you the right stuff.
The right stuff.
That's the right stuff, and it's for our climate.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, did you know you
So we're going to notice a big difference?
Huge difference. That's the best grease out there. Best grease on the market.
Yeah?
I mean, Lucas is good, but it's not as good as Amsoil.
Yeah, put it to the test.
Hey, what's up, dude? That's where I've been all morning, right there. Because you know what I did?
In our bathroom? We didn't even see
No, see what happened was,
oh boy.
I forgot that I'm lactose intolerant. So I had a bowl.
How do you forget that?
I did, I forgot. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna have a quick bowl of cereal. It put me in the bathroom. I mean, my feet lost feeling. That's how long I was sitting on the bowl.
Way too much.
I mean, I'm being 100% honest, guys. I mean, it's legit. That's the one thing with this channel. We're real. We're real.
I broke it.
Alright. Not a good start of the day. We're breaking things already.
Monday's awesome.
I thought Fridays were awesome.
Oh yeah, they are. Every day's awesome.
What do we install today, Tracy?
A winch.
You guys already knew that from the title of this video. We are installing a Warn winch, and we have the Warn mounting bracketry for the front bumper. And we're gonna be deleting these guys right here. Tracy actually suggested that like the first day I brought the Jeep over here. He was like, you gotta take these off.
Stubby looks better.
Yep, we're taking them off, and I mean, there's probably gonna be a new bumper going on this eventually. A lot of things are gonna be changing eventually on this Jeep, but you know, I want to test this thing out the way it sits now. Probably going to switch the wheels out eventually. Probably going to go to 40s at some point. I mean, we're going to do a lot of things with this Jeep.
We're going to do it all.
But we just want to, you know, we're going to start out light.
Baby steps.
Baby steps. Baby steps. There you go. I got to learn. I got to learn and grow. And that's what this channel's about. So with these new bumpers, these new Rubicon bumpers, they are winch capable, but you have to buy this adapter plate.
They're modular. We got hardware with some giant zip ties. Here's the actual winch plate. She's heavy. More brackets.
Okay.
Nothing else in there.
A bunch of brackets and bolts, hardware.
There's another bracket. Oh, there's another bracket in here.
Bracket. Okay.
That would be your fair lead plate.
There's the installation instructions.
Yep.
Is it in color?
No.
No, not color. 31 steps.
32 steps.
32 steps. Okay.
Can't forget, stage installation has been completed. It's a good step.
Okay, that's the last step.
You were late, so I was waiting for you.
No,
I was here early.
I had tummy issues. I had self-induced tummy issues, and it wasn't from alcohol. So I can't blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on alcohol. So we went with the Warn Zeon winch with synthetic rope.
Yep.
Yep. This is the 10S. There we go. There we go.
Comes with all your wire. That's what it looks like. She's massive.
Very cool. Got a synthetic rope in here.
Yep, there's your synthetic rope with your hand strap and your nice Warn Fairlead.
Very cool. All right, let's get her done. We'll do the installation, and then afterwards we'll tell you if we ran into any issues, any hiccups, any tips and tricks. Thanks to the JP Shop and Beast Projects. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you hit that subscribe button for all future videos, because this project's going to be fun. We're going to have a blast building this Jeep.
We got all the bumper off. We took off the fancy plastic plate. We took off the cover, and we removed some of the clips and stuff. And now we're just about to start installing all the brackets to put the new winch mount on. One of the little tips that I learned is if you put RTV on the nuts that go to your winch, it holds them in there, so when you're trying to put them into your winch bracket, into your bumper, or if you're just trying to move it, the nuts won't fall out on you, and then you won't have to try and find them. And one of the other things, the way that I run winch wires on all JKs, all JLs, is I kind of put them underneath the grill, up and around the body mount, and then up through the fender liner, and then up to the battery. I normally put it underneath or next to the air box just because it makes it the cleanest and it looks the best without actually seeing majority of the wire.
All right, guys, just give you a couple tips with this. Be patient when you're starting your new nylon lead to your winch. That puck could be a little troublesome. Make sure you read the directions and see which way it goes in the first time. And you're going to need a little bit of to get that thing seated fully.
We install a pretty big fuse in there that goes in between the power line and the battery for the winch, just in case you are on a trail or just in case something happens and you bust through one of your power wires for your winch. It'll actually blow the fuse instead of potentially messing up some of your electronics.
Always that added extra step. We're all wired up, and now we're gonna spool our synthetic line.
We're gonna put this line on here, and what a lot of people do, they either attach their Jeep to a tree or to another Jeep or something, but for the first spool, I normally like to put most of my weight onto it and then spool it in, and then you can always go back and put more tension on it. Yep. Stop. If this is something you have to put on there first, I'm gonna be a little upset.
When you read directions, I know Tracy installs a lot of these, and every winch is different.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Normally you can just slide this over the top, but in the directions, I think like step one.
Step two. It was step two.
You need to put this on first, because it will not fit over this.
No, it does not.
So, it's to help with chafing and stuff like that when you are using this when you're rigging up. So yeah, this is our current situation. We are going to remove the nylon cable because we got to put that safety sleeve on. That's why you make me read directions.
That's right. Read the
Every
directions
time.
every time.
Well, lessons learned.
Well, we know how to get it in there at least.
Yeah, at least we know how to get it in there. And that's not fun, but it should go a little easier now. Now with our nylon line spooled up, we are gonna install the bumper. This is almost done.
Almost.
Almost done. Just a few more bolts. Just a few more bolts. Now I'm gonna show you guys why I went with Warn.
Those are awesome.
There definitely are cheaper options out there, but Warn is tried and proven. And I'm going to show you on a rig that's here, Keith's rig. Alright guys, so the winch is completely installed, bumper, everything's back together, and as always, I always try to give you guys some tips and what have you. We ran into a few little snags, may just be the way Warn's kit's designed, because you said it probably was similar to the JK.
Yeah, it was probably similar to the JK ones, but since we moved this whole bumper out about 1/4 of an inch, it's gonna space everything out a 1/4 of an inch and be further away, which means you move the front of the skid plate, but you don't move the rear holes. So what you have to do is, in order to reuse the bottom 2 bolts here, you're gonna have to ream it out with something, a drill bit, a carbide bit, anything you can do to ream out this hole. I don't know, about a 1/4 of an inch, so then you can actually get them all up there. So now it's all solid, everything's good.
Actually, the mounting brackets for them, we had to knock off those welded, tack welded.
We had to bust
nuts.
those nuts off. So if you've got like an impact gun or something at home, you can easily just hold the bracket and it'll just bust right off. And one of the other things we ran into an issue with, that I wouldn't say is an issue, it's just something that's kind of a pain, is the inner bolt or the inside nuts on the bottom. From the top, they're super easy. You can just reach them up from the bottom and get to them from the top. But with these 2 bottom nuts, they're in a very
tight. Yeah, it's very tight there, guys.
Yeah,
the bumper bolts.
For our winch application, if you have a smaller winch that you're putting there, if you're not using the 10,000 one, it will be a little bit easier. But if you use the 10 or the 12, it's going to be very difficult to get them in there. So you're going to have to pretty much play with some extensions to get your ratchet up here. I was using the ratchet in between this spot, so it's kind of a pain to get it in there. But the best trick to do to get that nut in there is like use your phone and a flashlight and a magnet, so you can actually see what's going on with your phone, and then put the nut on with the magnet.
Decent install. It's just going to take a little bit of time with that and some very slight modifications,
and some hiccups along the way, but that's user error.
That was our fault. Interested in a Warn winch or any type of winch, make sure you hit up the jpshop.net or come to their shop in Chester Springs, Pennsylvania.
Now let's make a stubby.
Oh yeah, we're not done yet. We gotta make this a stubby bumper. That's right.
I figured it was self-explanatory.
More in above.
Yep.
Now it should slide right off. Ooh, we're stubby.
There we go.
We're stubby. We should just look at it. We'll just put these bolts back in for appearance. All right, guys, what do you think? Stubby. I like the stubby look, for sure.
It looks it makes the tires look much meaner. It makes the front end look a lot more aggressive.
I agree. Well, what do we got here, guys? Stay tuned. Video coming soon. Rockslide Engineering.
So this is what it looks like without the cover plate. And unless you're fine with that, we can also just kind of cut it so you've got part of this cover plate, or we can leave it without it.
I'm gonna have to say no, because you're gonna have to chop off so much of that. It's not even worth it.
You wouldn't do it?
Yeah, it's not even worth it. That's fine. But if you guys want to do that, you can cut it. It's only going to be a little piece because your winch is going to get in the way. All right, Keith. Time for you. What are you doing? Where's my lunch?
Let's just get this out to share with you.
Yeah. You got to show me your winch. Where'd you get a meatball sandwich? No, this guy.
Not from Sunoco.
Jeez.
You got some Coke to go with it?
I'm starving. All I had was a bowl of cereal that instantly released from my body.
The battery's good, so I can't see it work.
Well, we could show them, and you could verify in the future video when we go wheeling together that it still works.
Still works.
It's about 14 years old now.
13 years? Still holding strong?
It lives outside for the last 14 years, but it still works great.
There you go, 13 plus years old, still working. It's a Warn, and it's been outside. We definitely got to get this thing running.
Was the last time we used it, what, a year and a half ago? When I wrecked the Jeep?
Oh, the winch.
Yeah, we used the winch to pull out part of my unibody on my Jeep when I wrecked it.
So that's why we went with Warn, guys. But there's plenty of other options available there to you. These guys can get you set up. Big things coming. Big things. Big things.
Huge things.
I want to tell everyone about it. He won't let me yet. But big things are coming.
It's coming.
Big things are coming. I'm home, guys. Let's see what the wife thinks. What do you think? Stubby front. RubiBEAST has got a stubby front bumper now.
I see this. I see this. I think it's gonna need to grow on me. I mean, I understand the importance of this and the need of this.
Oh, the winch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think I'm missing.
Nope.
I
Because
know.
honestly, when we do a bumper upgrade in the future, which there is one planned already.
Shocking.
Yeah, right? It's going to be a stubby bumper anyway, so there's probably going to be less.
What?
So, less is more when you're off-roading.
True. We got less stuff to get
Caught on to
stuff on.
things. Yep. Get hung up. But yes, we are officially trail ready, guys. It's going to get us unstuck, and we're going to be able to help other Jeepers out at the same time.
Oh, Jeepers, we'll help you.
Definitely.
Is it loud?
No, it's very quiet.
I don't even know. I've never seen a winch in action.
A winch?
Oh, sorry.
Not a wench. A winch.
A winch?
Well,
I've never seen a winch in action.
I can guarantee you that we're going to get some use out of this.
Oh,
winch.
I guarantee you too. I guarantee
Yeah,
myself.
it's not for show, guys. We are going to be using this winch for sure. But I'm excited. RubiBEAST is officially, I'm comfortable taking it out on the trails, so we're going to have to plan some of those trips soon.
Is that like special wire?
It's synthetic rope. So instead of steel, it's synthetic rope.
I was gonna say,
It's a lot.
I thought I saw them in like steel, but this.
Yeah, they're in steel. I opted for the synthetic. Yeah, it's a little easier to work with.
Okay.
So,
Sweet.
I'm excited. I'm excited. Big things are coming soon, guys. Big things. I know I mentioned it earlier, but I'm excited for these big things. I can't wait to tell you guys. I can't wait. But
Do I know
big
about
things.
these?
Yeah, you do. You've been kept in the loop. Has a lot to do with future retirement plans,
Oh, that kind of stuff. Oh,
channel
yes.
stuff.
Okay.
Yes,
I thought you were talking about maybe my train horn I was gonna get on Bell.
eventually.
I need a lift.
Yeah, we
I
need-
need new wheels. I need new tires, and I need a train horn.
We're gonna take care of that. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're stopping by for the first time, make sure you smash, tap, do something to that subscribe button. I thought she was gonna whack me. Hit that notification bell. We love you guys. We'll see you in the next upload. Enjoy this build. We're not done yet. And we're gonna have fun with this.
Yeah, buddy.
Ocean City, Maryland Jeep Week. We'll be there in August.
Kidless.